Good morning. Welcome to the news on Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Mike Mesakero. It's a Friday morning and a wonderful way to get set to get started with the weekend. Now it's the second anniversary of President Bola Tinubu's administration, and he has continued to emphasize the government's resolve to make Nigeria a better place for all citizens. The president sent a message to Nigerians yesterday morning assuring that the government reforms are working and will continue to yield positive results. He says the country is on course to build a greater and more economically stable nation. On the economy, the president also emphasized that Nigeria is better positioned for growth and prepared to withstand global shocks. And he also mentioned that state revenues have increased by over 6 trillion naira in 2024, and subnational governments can now reduce debt burden, meet salaries and pension obligations. He also spoke on his administration's intervention in health. He says that 1,000 primary health care centers are being revitalized nationwide, and an additional 5,500 PHCs are being upgraded. He also acknowledged the improved collaboration among security agencies and increased intelligence-driven operations. And he concluded his message with this, a quote, "The future is bright, and together we will build a stronger and more inclusive Nigeria that we can be proud of." End of quote. Speaker of the House of Reps, Abbas Tajuddin, has congratulated President Bola Tinubu on his second anniversary in office. The speaker says he's convinced that Nigeria is on track under the APC-led administration. He appealed to Nigerians to continue to support the president's administration as it implements bold reforms for short and long-term gains. For Deputy President of the Senate, Barau Jibrin, President Tinubu has laid the foundation for the restoration of the country's glorious days. He expressed optimism that the establishment of development commissions would accelerate the development across the country. He described the administration's Nigerian Education Loan Fund as unprecedented, with more than 300,000 Nigerian students already benefiting from the scheme. And then on to foreign stories. President Donald Trump administration says it will go to the Supreme Court on Friday if it is unable to block the tariffs ruling. 3 judges ruled on Wednesday that President Trump overstepped his authority when he used an emergency law to impose tariffs on nearly every country in a major blow to his economic policies. The ruling raises the real question about whether Mr. Trump's wider so-called reciprocal tariffs will ever come into effect. The case was launched by a group of U.S. businesses and states and leaves the White House with 10 days to formally reverse the levies. Moments after the ruling, the Trump administration said it was not for unelected judges to decide how to properly address a national emergency. And then some sporting updates. Team Delta has been named the overall winner of a 22nd National Sports Festival in Ogun State. Delta State won 109 gold, 75 silver and 87 bronze medals. The event, called Gateway Games 2024, was officially opened by President Bola Tinubu on May 18th. Bayelsa team secured second place with Ogun finishing. Enugu State will host the 25 Gateway Games. President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, commended the athletes and organizers of the National Sports Festival, stating that one of the aims of the President Bola Tinubu administration is to unite the youths through sports.
But on behalf of Mr. President Tinubu, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who loves the Nigerian youth, who is very determined to change things for the nation and then secure the future of our generations yet unborn. I must say that what I've seen today and what has happened in the last 2 weeks in Ogun State is a question of carrying out the manifesto of the All Progressives Congress and simply renewing the hope of Nigerians in sports, simply renewing the unity of Nigeria through sports.
One of the best, or if not the best, of the festival that we have seen in recent times. Almost everything was spot on.
That's it on the news for this one. We'll take a time out now. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this.